Fluent Fox Podcast.
Learn English by listening.
Every morning gives you a choice. You can wake up and say, another day. Or you can say, one more chance, one more step forward. One of those choices drains you. The other one fills you with quiet power. Right now, you are listening to my voice. Maybe on a walk, maybe while sitting in your room, or during a quiet moment in your day. Wherever you are, just pause and feel this moment. You're not just learning English, you're learning to think stronger, speak clearer, and live with more light. Welcome. This isn't just a podcast. This is your space, a space to grow, to learn, and to rise. Hey everyone, I am Eliza, and you are listening to the Fluent Fox Podcast. And by the way, I've prepared something just for you. There's a free PDF in the description. It includes this entire conversation written clearly, so you can read and follow along. And it also has a well-designed mock test, so you can practice the words, phrases, and thoughts we'll explore today. Let's talk about something quiet but powerful. Positive thinking. You see, positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring pain or pretending life is easy. It means choosing your focus, choosing to see a future when the present feels heavy. It's not fake, it's a decision. And it's a decision that you can make today. You might be tired. You might have been struggling. You might feel like your English isn't good enough, your energy isn't strong enough, or your voice isn't ready. But listen to me. You are more ready than you think. You are already growing, simply by pressing play, simply by being here. And every word I say, every phrase you hear, is another brick in the foundation of your future confidence. Now breathe in. Say it gently in your heart. I am learning. I am trying. I am not giving up. That is positive thinking. It's not shouting. It's not fake confidence. It's that quiet belief that whispers, I can. Think of your thoughts like a garden. Every day you water something. If you water fear, doubt, and self-judgment, those will grow. But if you water hope, effort, kindness, and curiosity, your mind becomes a place where joy can live. So here's a small truth to remember. You don't need to be the best. You just need to keep going. When you say, my English is terrible, stop. Try this instead. My English is growing. I'm improving every day. When you think, I'll never be confident, pause. Replace it with, confidence is built, and I'm building it. Your words shape your mind, and your mind shapes your life. So speak gently. Think kindly. Move forward, even if the steps are small. Today, we begin a new way of thinking. A way that sees mistakes as lessons. A way that sees effort as progress. A way that says, I'm not perfect, but I'm powerful. And that, my friend, is the first gift of positive thinking. You don't have to be hard on yourself to grow. You don't have to fight your way through everything. Sometimes, the most powerful change happens in quiet moments, when you simply decide to think better. That's what today is about, thinking better. And not just once, not just when things are good, but every day, even in small ways. The truth is, your brain is always listening. It listens when you say, I can't. It listens when you say, I'm terrible at this. But it also listens when you say, I'm learning. It listens when you whisper, I've come a long way. So why not feed it thoughts that strengthen you? Let's try it together. No rush, no pressure. Just say it inside your mind, like a quiet promise. I am learning, not failing. I am growing, not stuck. Every mistake is a message, not a punishment. I will not let fear speak louder than hope. Can you feel the shift? These are not just pretty words. These are tools to rewire your thinking. Because every time you choose a stronger thought, even just once, you create a new path inside your mind. And the more you walk that path, the stronger it becomes. That's not magic. That's how your brain works. It builds what you practice. So, let's practice peace. Let's practice power. Let's practice positive language. Even with English learning, especially with English learning. You are not bad at English. You are in progress. You are not behind. You are becoming. Let's replace the old self-talk. I can't speak fluently. I'm improving with every word I speak. I always make mistakes. My mistakes are steps forward. I don't have confidence. Confidence comes from practice, and I'm practicing. Repeat these thoughts. Breathe with them. And feel how different they sound. Feel how different they make you feel. You're building something. You're not lost. You're in motion. And momentum, even slow, is still progress. By the way, don't forget, the free PDF in the description has all of these affirmations written out, along with the full podcast script and a mock test to help you reflect, review, and retain today's key language. So you can go back and not just listen, but absorb. And here's something gentle I want you to remember today. You don't become a positive thinker overnight. You become one thought at a time. One quiet decision at a time. One, I'll try again at a time. And each time you do that, even when it's hard, you're training your mind to see light, even in the shadows. It's not about denying your struggles. It's about reminding yourself that the struggle is not the end of the story. You're still writing it, and the person holding the pen is you. The way you think doesn't just affect you, it affects everything around you. Your thoughts become your tone becomes your energy, and your energy, it walks into every room before you even speak a word. So let me ask you something. What kind of energy do you want to bring into your life, to your relationships, to your goals, to your English journey? Because here's a beautiful truth. When you start thinking positively, not perfectly, just gently, intentionally, the world around you begins to shift. People notice. Opportunities feel closer, and you stop feeling like life is happening to you and start realizing it's happening through you. Let me give you an example. Imagine two people learning English. Both are at the same level. One says, "I'm so bad at this. I sound stupid." The other says, "I'm not there yet, but I'm better than I was last week." Now imagine them both walking into a conversation. Who do you think speaks more clearly? Who do you think connects more with others? It's not about grammar. It's not about vocabulary. It's about presence. Confidence doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from believing, I can handle this moment. Positivity helps you handle the moment. It calms your nerves. It keeps your heart open. It helps you listen better, speak smoother, and express yourself more honestly. And not just in English, in life. Positive thinkers attract better connections. Why? Because people feel safe around them, heard, encouraged, and that energy creates stronger friendships, deeper conversations, and more meaningful opportunities. When you speak to yourself with love, you speak to others with warmth. When you give yourself space to grow, you give others space to be themselves too. So if you've ever felt like you don't fit in, like you're not good enough, smart enough, fast enough, I want you to remember this. Your value does not come from how perfect you are. It comes from your intention, your kindness, your willingness to keep learning. That is rare. That is powerful. That is enough. Let's say some things together. Again, just quietly, inside your heart. Greater than, I bring light into the spaces I enter. My words create connection, not confusion. I give others kindness because I give it to myself. I am growing into someone who lifts others as I rise. These aren't just affirmations. They are reminders of who you already are, deep down. And with each new day, each new sentence, and each small moment of belief, you step closer to that version of you. So if you've ever struggled with shyness, if you've ever held back your voice, worried it wasn't good enough, let me say this clearly. Your voice is needed, not perfect, not polished, present. That's what matters. And every time you listen to an episode like this, every time you speak up, even a little, every time you smile at yourself instead of criticize, you're already changing the world around you. Your mindset is the soil. Your words are the seeds. And your future? That's the garden you're growing. Keep planting, keep speaking, Keep thinking kind, strong, peaceful thoughts. You're not just learning English. You're learning to think in a way that heals, helps, and holds space for growth. Sometimes, we think growth should feel big, loud, dramatic. But most real growth, it's quiet. It happens when no one's watching. It happens when you choose to be kind to yourself, again and again, even when no one claps for it. That's what positive thinking really is. It's not just something you do once. It's a lens, a habit, a mindset that you carry with you into every part of your life. Let's go back to your English journey for a moment. You might not realize it, but right now, just by listening, just by showing up, you are training your brain. Your ears are learning rhythm. Your thoughts are picking up structure. Your emotions are connecting with language in a new, deeper way. You're not just learning English, you're learning in English. You're thinking, feeling, and growing, all in the language you once feared. That's massive. That's powerful. And it deserves your respect. So here's your reminder today. Greater than. You don't need to rush. You don't need to compare. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to stay on your path with patience, with belief, and with heart. Because when you keep your thoughts gentle, your actions become fearless. When you speak to yourself with love, your words come out smoother. And when you trust the process, the results take care of themselves. So don't quit because you made a mistake. Don't stop because you had a bad day. Don't doubt your light just because someone else can't see it. And if you ever feel lost, go back to the basics. Breathe, speak kindly to yourself, and take the next small step. Maybe that step is listening to this episode again. Maybe it's downloading the free PDF in the description, where I've written this entire conversation for you. There's also a mock test there, beautifully designed to help you reflect, review, and grow stronger in both thought and language. Let it be a tool, a guide, a quiet coach that stays with you when this episode ends. Now, before I go, let me leave you with this. You are not here by accident. There is something inside you, a spark, a hunger, that brought you to this moment. Honor it. The way you speak to yourself, the way you think when no one's watching, that's your foundation. So build it with patience, build it with truth, and above all, build it with love. Speak light into your life. Say it with me one last time, softly but clearly. Greater than, I am growing, I am healing, I am learning, and I'm proud of how far I've come. This isn't just the end of an episode. This is the beginning of a new way of seeing yourself, one filled with hope, strength, and a little more English every day. So take that light you found today and carry it with you. Until next time, stay brave, stay kind, and keep speaking life. This is Aliza, and you've been listening to the Fluent Fox Podcast. I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, your voice matters.